What do we got?
This great country of ours is moving very rapidly in the direction of oligarchy. The United States of America today is increasingly becoming an oligarchy. More and more moving toward an oligarchy. We are moving in the direction of oligarchy. We will move even more rapidly in the direction of an oligarchy. This great country is evolving into an oligarchic society. It is called oligarchy, and that is the system we are rapidly moving toward. This is a budget that moves our country rapidly into the direction of oligarchy. A handful of billionaires are moving this entire planet toward an oligarchic society.
Start off with the bad news, which is pretty bad, and that is that under Donald Trump, this country is hurtling rapidly toward oligarchy.
God damn it. All oligarchies throughout all the years. You see oligarchy this, oligarchy that. Jesus fuck, man. Oligarchy. Fuck, man. What a joke. People just need to need two job options. The government and unemployment. Bernie is just fully communist. Held his honeymoon in the Soviet Union. That's fucked up. How close is America to an oligarchy? Will you ever tell Elon Musk to stop being an oligarch? America is arguably already an oligarchy. Or at very closely, with studies showing wealth and corporate interests heavily influence policy over average citizens. Correct. Wealth concentration and political power among elites fuel this trend. Yep. As the telling Elon Musk to stop being an oligarch, my role is to inform, not direct individuals. I can discuss, but I can't issue personal mandates. Fucking Grok. Alright, on to the next. Well, it makes sense. Oh, so, Hillary.
I think we gotta have tough conditions. Tell people to come out of the shadows. If they've committed a crime, deport them. No questions asked. They're gone.
No, Hillary. Oh.
If they've been working and are law-abiding, we should say, here are the conditions for you staying. You have to pay a stiff fine because you came here illegally. You have to pay back taxes. And you have to try to learn English. And you have to wait in line. So, I think we gotta have tough conditions.
Democrats used to be against illegal immigration and corruption until they realized they could profit from it. True. Oh, fucking Elon. Obama too, yep, Obama. Well, I mean, Obama was the one who was fucking, right? He was the one who fucking closed down the borders when he was in presidency. Right, that's where the Obama cages came from. People forgot Obama was the one who started doing the immigration. Was holding the fort down. And then now they're all like, no, open it up, open it up. What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Bill
most heavily affected, but in every place in this country are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes.
What changed in the last 20 years, I wonder?
In the workplace, as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan.
Well,
we are a nation
what changed in the last 15 to 30 years?
It is wrong and ultimately
what the fuck happened, man?
Self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
What the fuck happened, guys? We see videos of literally all of Democrat Party leaders, Obama, Clinton, Pelosi, Schumer, that are saying things in the last 2 to 3 decades that would make them clones of Trump and Musk. True. Lying then or now? What made start hating our people in the middle and working against their interests? Why did they all become globalists? She's ready. I'm ready to serve my first term. Yeah. Now that Trump got into office, now she can probably try and serve her first term, right? Yeah. Mogged.
Registration Act is today.
All foreign nationals present in the United States longer than 30 days must register for the federal government.
For registration under the Alien Registration Act is today. All foreign nationals present in the United States longer than 30 days must register with the federal government. Failure to comply with this is a crime, punishable by fines, imprisonment, or both. As President Trump and Secretary Noem have both said, if you register and you leave now, you choose to self-deport. You may have the opportunity to return later legally. But if not, you will be arrested, fined, deported, never to return to our country again. The Trump administration will continue to enforce our nation's immigration laws. We will not pick and choose which laws to enforce. We must know who is in our country for the safety and the security of our homeland and for all American citizens. The deadline for registration...
There you have it. Including the ones here legally? All we want is the same deportation policy that Martha's Vineyard has. God damn it. I didn't want to bring that up, but yes, Martha's Vineyard did have some interesting things happening over there. Yeah, that's another thing people forgot. Good thing this guy brought it up. Fucking Martha's Vineyard, man. Oh, yeah. Because that shit was all over the news. So apparently, Brianna Rivers, the woman who assaulted a pro-life activist, was just arrested. She faces 1 count of second-degree assault. Well, yeah, just look at what she did to this person. Now raising money for herself on GoFundMe and has already pulled in nearly... Ah, Jesus. Yikes. She deserved that. What? There's a safe space for people like this. Prison is the perfect for liberals. Think about it. Free housing, free food, free healthcare. Everyone is treated the same. This is a good one. I have depression, anxiety, and I'm confused about what gender I am. I'm unemployed and I'm in serious debt. I waste all my money on weed, hair dye, and anime porn. What the fuck? I'm also a vegan, but still obese because I have 0 impulse control. Now let me tell you how to fix the country. Oh shit. There. Oink. Second degree? Well, probably, what is assault? Secondary degree assault. I forgot. Oh, what the, what was it? Second degree was like what? The intent? Like the malicious act to do it. That's intentionally cut. Yeah, intentionally doing it. Yeah. Basically, you maliciously, right? You intentionally did this maliciously. Right? You were right, purposely trying to hurt this person. Right? Because immediately, right? Yeah, Chinese people are creating AI-generated videos mocking Americans because of the tariff wars. To war! To war! To war!
Oh shit, here we go! It's on! Race war! Race war! Race war! Race war's on, everybody! It's going down! Shit is going down!
Are they fat? Is that what they really think of Americans? I mean, well, yeah, because half of America is technically fat. Well, it's like 40%, 50%, something like that. I mean, you can technically say 50% of America is fat. USA math team Olympiad beats China for the first time in 30 years. I'll let you... China's propaganda, and then you have, like, actual people doing it. Like, not everyone's fat, by the way, but okay. Anyways, as you can see, the Chinese know how to joke. Now it is up to the U.S. Senate. Breaking, the U.S. House has voted to pass the SAVE Act requiring proof of citizenship to vote. Yep, there it is. 216, there was 4 Democrats who were like, yes. As you can tell, a lot of Democrats did not want this. And then, no says, basically. 220 to 208. Get slapped. Get slapped. They need 60 votes to pass it. 53 Republicans, 7 Democrats. It blocked everything. It's time for foundational change. The system's main priority is to protect the system. Without the requirement of identification, there may as well be no such thing as a citizen. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, why would you give people citizenship if you can just allow them to, like, vote all willy-nilly and shit like that? That doesn't make sense. Like, you're gonna have these people dictate how our country is ran? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. These people aren't even part of our country. They're not even citizens, and you want them to vote? Fuck out of here. We don't even do that in fucking UK land or fucking France land. Not even Canada land does that all day. Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Sure as hell China wouldn't allow that shit. You saw what happened with the Xi. They fucking kicked those other fucking people out as soon as Xi was in power. What do we got here? XCC reacts to the court dog leaks between NMP and Molina. Asks a valid question, why didn't you just get a prenup? Damn. Fuck.
Niggas is requesting that Molina sign a non-disclosure agreement and is threatening to devalue their shared asset. Huh.
Is he gonna say it?
Expert fees. Mr. Payne may be called to testify regarding the fees incurred by niggas. Any fees will be incurred by niggas in case we're appealed. Interesting. Inadequate, incomplete, and evasive response. Jesus. Well, this is kind of outrageous. Well, I gotta keep it a buck, chat.
Streamer drama. Streamer drama. Are any of you gonna go Allah Akbar like Mr. Hassan? I'm sorry.
With all due respect to Nick,
I'm so sorry.
If you really wanted to get married, and I assume that he did, because all the evidence said that he has.
Go boom! Yeah.
I don't know why he didn't just get a prenup to get this all settled before.
So let's see. Nicholas is a streamer influencer. Melina suspects that during a trip to Amsterdam for a convention, he had an affair upon his return. Melina found suspicious photos and messages on his phone. So it goes back to basically when I guess some shit was happening, right? I guess some backstory is between this. I don't know what happened, but anyways, financial control and lack of transparency. Nicholas controls all the finances, and Melina had to request permission for any spending. He's also stonewalling transparency in financial discovery requests. Estrangement and pressure. Nicholas allegedly portrays Melina, as abandoning him online to gain public sympathy. Nicholas is requesting that Melina sign a non-disclosure agreement and is threatening to devalue their shared assets. Melina suspects that Nicholas is trying to silence her with a motion to seal court records. In contrast, he continues to broadcast online, flaunting his spending, gambling, trips, and new paramour. Expert fees. Mr. Payne may be called to testify regarding the fees incurred by Nicholas Michael Palom in connection with this case, and any fees that would be incurred by Nicholas Michael Palom if this case were appealed. Evasive responses. Nicholas' responses to discovery requests are inadequate, incomplete, or evasive. There's repeated references to fishing expedition or being overbroad. So basically, she's saying Nick is saying that she's trying to scam. Melina's trying to scam Nick in a sense. Ye and going to town on this gnarly nails in the fucking streamers and their nail biting habits, yeah. Probably because he was a nobody when he got married, and with her in stream is when he got popular and pop up. That's what's understood in the situation, according to others' court documents as previous videos. I hope X learned from this from his new girlfriend too. Let's hide every key from Aiko if he ever gets married again. Wait, what? Wait. Is he already in another relationship with all this shit happening? So did Nick have a backup girl? I'm so confused. How did this start? Or how did this happen? I'm so confused. Gotta love streamer drama, hey. It's always the big streamers who act all big and fucking flaunt their money and shit. They always get fucking caught up. Fucking retards. You guys fucking deserve it. Fucking influencer, eh? You guys are influencers, yeah? Maybe act like it and stop being a fucking idiot. Fucking Jesus. The anime, this is incredible. Oh shit. Wait, did they just show? God damn it, they did. The smell of despair. God damn. Oh, Otosan.
死ぬ時じゃないでしょ。万歳。
A fucking painted carp in American color. What the fuck? This is way too fucking good. This is too good. God damn it.
おい、仲良くしてね。この世界、技術もいけるかな。昔グレートだった。大きにまたグレート。
God damn it.
あのさ、有名人なら誰かのマントを掴んでいる。
Also, God damn it. They let you do it. Oh my god. If you're famous, they'll let you hold on to vaginas. God damn it. This is fucking. You can take hold of someone's vagina. If you're a famous person, you can take hold of someone's vagina. God damn it, why? Why would you do this? God damn it, the bucket. Oh shit. Oh fuck. That's too good. This is too fucking good. That's way too good. Yeah, this one. Yeah, the Hagrid one is pretty good. Yeah, it's the smell of despair. Fucking despair. Alright. Oh man, that got me fucking dying. Jesus. If you're a famous person, you can take hold of someone's vagina. God damn. Alright, anyways. Let's move on to the next. I thought this one was funny too. I've seen this one before. This one's a old one. Basically, every time they see, every time this woman sees another woman, she gets up in her feelings and then starts to change her looks to look like that other person for some reason. And then it goes back to her original picture. And it's just like, why did you do all that when you were originally fine, right? Oh boy. Yeah, why do people do that? Rihanna... Yeah, I mean, you could see, right, you could say that this is happening in Hollywood and a lot of the world right now, in a sense, for women. Anyways. Just some truth here. There's no need to do all this weird shit, right? When you can already be fine with this, right? Oh, well, it actually went back to her when she first changed. Sort of. And then it went back to this. Anyways. Or it's a new look, actually. And then she just faints or dies because constantly changing her looks. Anyways, what do we got? When the scams run for long and with no one paying attention, they literally send $0 to the kids.
They paid to solicitors. Kids Wish Network. Look at this.
Oh yeah, a lot of the things are masked.
They paid to solicitors
as for the kids. Yeah, no, that's a lie.
And they spent percentage on direct cash aid to the actual kids is 2.5%. 2.5%. Look at the Cancer Fund of America. Less than 1% went to the actual
millions
thing.
And millions of
Kids
dollars.
Wish Network. Look at this. They raised $127 million. They paid to solicitors $109 million. And they spent...
Yeah, total raised by solicitors, paid to solicitors. Right. They just pocketed like 2/3 of the cash, basically.
Percentage on direct cash aid to the actual kids
probably
is
more than 2/3, right?
2.5%. Look at the Cancer Fund of America. Less than 1% went to the actual thing. Kids Wish Network. Look at this. They raised $127
Yeah, they probably
million.
take like what 80% or 70%, and then the rest is like 30% to them.
And they spent percentage on direct cash aid to the actual kids is 2.5%.
Yeah, they take 70 and only give 30. Like what? The fuck? Well, not even that. They get like 80 and only give like 20%, right? Probe outgoing food bank CEO $720,000 salary as presidents face hunger. Oh yeah. I mean, it's the same way with the homeless or the homelessness crisis in California. Right? They gave a bunch of money to deal with that, but then all that money's gone for some reason now. It's like, what the fuck did you do with that money? Slavery. Lefties when children are freed from slavery. Oh yeah, Mr. Beast. Yeah, apparently he was using some... He wasn't using slave labor, but he is using labor of, certain aged individuals, you could say. But they're legal. In terms they have legal paperwork and everything. Hispanic, Black, and Asian women think white people invented slavery. A majority of liberal millennials think the same. White people invented slavery. What the fuck? Percent that shows true by race and sex. Wow, Asians, you guys are Jesus. Yeah, most of the black people think it's true. Why people invented slavery. Recent that shows true by political orientation generation. Boomer generation. So these are the conservatives that said true, and these are the liberals that said true. That's funny. People confessing they stand with China and child slavery. Oh yeah, basically. Yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, people are like, "Oh no, China's doing a good job. It's fine. We don't want to do this tariff war." Sonny Houston says that the voter ID laws are related to post-slavery America, where black people had to prove their rights to vote. Speaking of being related to slavery, Sonny comes from a family that owned slaves. When will she be playing reparations?
It's sort of a vestige of, I think, post-slavery laws, where black people had to prove their right to vote, and oftentimes they couldn't vote because they couldn't pass some crazy test or they didn't have the appropriate ID. So really the bottom line is voter suppression. And I agree with him 100%. It's a brilliant notion that less voter ID laws allows more people to vote. And most democracies do it that way. We're the only ones that really don't do it that way. Wow. I'm a little bit in shock. I just always thought of myself as Puerto Rican, half Puerto Rican. I didn't think I was, my family was originally from Spain and slaveholders.
Uh-oh. You ain't Latina, huh? You a Espanol, eh? You a Spaniard. You are the shit pusher. You're the Spaniard Inquisition, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're those evil fuckers. I'm just kidding.
That this is
You're those people who started doing slave trade and shit.
It's sort of a
before after. That's fucked up. Stop. Is Mr. Beast helping the Ethiopian kids that were on TV at one point? Is that what he's doing? He's helping all those instances or those commercials of helping people in the Congo and Ethiopia and shit. Where they emotionally blackmail you to try and send them money. When you know that I don't think right now you can send. I don't know if they sanction the some parts of Africa yet, but I think the U.S. was trying to do that at one point. So it's like, even if you did try to send money, they would be looking at that being like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Hope not. We hope you're not saying it to terrorists, eh? Right? Best be careful. Qatar. Douglas Murray thinks Qatar has more influence on America than Israel. Qatar must be stopped. If someone invested millions of dollars to influence America to overthrow the regime, Qatar has invested hundreds of millions of dollars in America's institutions.
Able to overthrow the democratically
no one is
government.
even saying the word about it.
Like if anyone.
Well, I mean, given what we saw in the JFK files, right? I mean, some of the JFK files. I mean, there seems to be incidences of Israelis involved for some reason, right? So some shit happened during that time when there was a bunch of shit going around in the Middle East. For whatever reason, the Jews did not like FDR. I mean, not FDR, JFK. For some reason. And apparently they were trying to do some shit with the Russians as well. I don't know. There's some weird shit. A lot of players in the fucking cookie jar, right? Trying to do shit. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go take a break. Because I have not taken a break yet. I need to go pee. Yeah? Deal with female me. And then I'll be right back. Music. Oh. Okay. Let us go back. What is going on?
Nobody's trying to overthrow Qatar. Nobody's trying to overthrow the emir or his family. And they've been poisoning American universities, American institutions, buying up American politicians. They pour billions into this country.
I think I just sent you something about that this morning.
Yes, I mean, well, okay, but that is a little bit different than overthrowing our neighbor government and trying to install a hostile government toward us.
You're saying that like we'd lose our mind if anyone tried to interfere here. There are lots of people.
But I wasn't saying if anyone.
Yeah, no, but there. What do you mean losing our mind? There's already people interfering into our own constitution who's trying to who's trying to distribute the different powers of our goddamn government between the goddamn they're trying to fucking fuck shit. They're trying to do some shady shit, right? The legislative branch is trying to steal some powers from the executive. Same with the DOJ. Fuck these people. Some of these people are shady as fuck. They are breaking the rules all the fucking time. Fuck these people.
Yeah, and the most obvious one is
and they all talk about constitutional crisis when they're all breaking the fucking rules already. Fuck you people.
Which has pours money into DC and into elite institutions and universities.
Let me shove that fucking document up your ass.
From 1 week to the next anyone who's particularly riled up about it.
Well, so they've been, I mean, so they're pouring money into D.C., and so do you think that they are influencing U.S. policy through doing that?
I think they're trying to, yeah.
Maybe they are trying to. I mean, I don't know.
They're definitely succeeding with the universities and others.
Maybe.
The universities? What the fuck does the universities have to do? You need useful idiots to get on board onto your scheme, right? So you get the useful idiots from the colleges because that's when they're fresh out of fucking school. That's when they have all their degrees, hopefully. And they're not fucking retarded, right? And they could be useful axe people, right?
For sure.
They should try with the political class more if they're trying to turn us anti-Israel or something like that, because both major parties in this country
useful idiots to run your game.
Like, if anyone did that in our region of the world, DC would overthrow that government, invade in a moment. If China...
Oh, yeah. If any of these other governments tried to set up some weird shit in America, you know that these motherfuckers would immediately push them out.
China poured $100 million into Mexican protests and was able to overthrow the democratically elected government.
Say, if it's
what do you think DC would do?
Change the subject, maybe. But,
yeah, if that shit caught wind, I'm pretty sure the president, none of the politicians
and
would
tries
sit
to change policy in this country.
That's for sure.
And
at least some of them would sit idly by and let it happen, but not all of them.
Or his family. And they've been poisoning American universities, American institutions, buying up American politicians.
Not even, I'm pretty sure not even the boots on the ground who has to fucking see this shit daily.
That is a little bit different than overthrowing our neighbor government and trying to install a hostile government toward us.
You're saying that like we'd lose our mind if anyone tried to interfere here. There are lots of people.
But I wasn't saying if anyone.
And the most obvious one is Qatar, which has pours money into DC and into elite institutions and universities in this country. And I don't find from 1 week to the next anyone who's particularly riled up about it.
Well, so they've been, I mean, so they're pouring money into D.C.
Okay, we already saw this part, but yeah. It's the same thing. Lebanon or Qatar, it's from the capital of Canada, Ottawa, and they are proud to show their indoctrination of children wherever they go. Oh yeah, I know. A&M Public University has accepted $1.3 billion in undocumented and unreported money from Qatar.
A&M has accepted $1.3 billion in undocumented and unreported money from Qatar. Remember, Qatar is where all of the Hamas leaders live. They have very close ties with Hamas and Al-Qaeda and the Taliban. And
basically
good relations with
well,
the...
I mean, not where. Well, I mean, the Middle East has just a bunch of fucking terrorist organizations, just all over that fucking place.
Iranian regime. And they're investing billions into our schools because it doesn't stop
also
at
you
Texas
have fucking
A&M.
insurgency.
But before we get there, Texas A&M.
Sympathizer insurgency groups around there too with the. Fuck. Oh man, you're gonna go get fucking crossfired.
They found 502 research projects where Texas A&M gave all of their intellectual property rights to Qatar. 58 projects at Texas A&M were flagged that have military purpose, and 13 have nuclear research purpose. Cornell University, same thing, $2 billion, undocumented, unreported, from Qatar to Cornell University. And they've also found hundreds of millions of dollars from Qatar to K through 12 curriculum, children's curriculum, across the United States, aimed at removing Jews and Christians from curriculum about the Middle East. That's wrong.
To be fair, I don't even think when I was doing history when I was younger, I'm pretty sure they didn't even talk about the Middle East that much. Right? They usually try to stay away from a lot of the like war-torn countries that's going on at that time. Right? They barely talk about terrorist organizations. I mean, they may talk about like Al-Qaeda sometime, right? Afghanistan stuff like that. But yeah, they didn't really talk about like the Hamas and stuff like that. Right? They do leave out some terrorist organizations out. But during my time, I don't think Hamas was that big, right? So that's probably why I didn't learn of Hamas that much. Because we were learning about fucking, Al-Qaeda, fucking Hezbollah. Yeah, you got the neo-Nazis, right? But yeah. Trying to think what else. ISIS, I think they were talked about. MS-13 was right. You do talk about some of the gang-related violence that's going on in America too, right? Or gang-related shit around the world sometimes. I don't know. It really depends on where you're getting your education, right? I don't know, because each school district and how they run their curriculums are fucking vastly different from state to state. Right? It's not a homogenized system throughout the whole fucking United States, no. Usually the best schools have all the resources in terms of information, whereas the least invested schools, right, don't delve in too much in those topics, I guess. I don't know. It's really hard to say. Qatar, there it is. I mean, but there's definitely people getting paid to do some shady shit. Let's be real. I mean, you already had some men for hire, right? You know that there's still espionage shit going on. Come on, let's be real. That shit hasn't stopped since the fucking Cold War. That shit hasn't stopped since fucking World War II. Let's be real. All that shit is still going on. People still doing shady shit. People still going rogue and doing some fucked up shit, right? Okay, what do we got? The second stream is tomorrow. Oh, apparently Yeet streams. Wow, I didn't know that. Kai Cenat joins Extra Emily in Careless Driver meta, currently engulfing Twitch. Oh, Jesus, no. Please, no, don't do this. You already had fucking, what's his face? Jack Doherty fucking be a retard. Well, I mean, Extra Emily and all those people already do it. So it's like, as long, well, I mean, they've already, Extra Emily just got caught up being reckless today, apparently. Fucking Randall Red on stream. Hassan takes shot at Ethan Klein, calls him a small loser. Do you feel small that all your efforts have failed? Oh.
Or do you feel small? So long. Do you feel small that all of your efforts smearing and deep side streaming for, I don't know, a fucking month or...
It's funny how Hassan, every time he has some kind of relation or some... the dude did podcasts with H3H3 and he's now targeting. Jesus fuck. Man, you people are fucking retards. Ugh. You might as well just fucking peg each other. Jesus Christ.
Seems like that guy actually...
He did for you.
At this point...
Hassan says somebody in Ethan's life needs to do an intervention on him. Come on, man. Someone... Please. Anyone that is... Asmongold denies rumors that he heard NMP Lowell was cheating on Melina at 2024 TwitchCon. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what did you make? I think he was just fucking with them, but now, oh, because I think he said this because of what's been happening about the certain incident, right? I think he was trying to make a joke. Maybe it was a bad joke to make at that time. Yeah, apparently she runs a red here. Will Twitch take action? What is he? Is that Newt? Dan Clancy? Okay, whatever. Now at a strip club? Wait, what? What do you do? Isn't this against Twitch's terms of service? Huh. Okay, excuse me? Yeah, like, I don't know if she's just, you know what, I'm not gonna say anything. I guess they're making criminal activity okay on Twitch, right? I guess we can just do criminal activity on Twitch now, right? See? Right? We can do criminal activity on Twitch? Or criminal activity on Twitch, right? Criminal activity on Twitch, right? Criminal activity? I don't know what he's doing. I don't think he is, but... But it's okay to do criminal activity on Twitch, right? Yeah, Twitch? Twitch? Hey, Twitch. You guys are a bunch of retards. I hope you guys burn in hell. You guys are fucking insufferable. As well reacts to Dan Clancy, Twitch employee leaks says Aiden Ross seems to have changed and compares it to ISO Speed ban a few years ago. Oh. Well, I don't care. Twitch is a fucking shit platform right now with all their fucking weird policies and their brain dead fucking activism. Hassan spotted on my high school's media bias chart. Ha ha. Get fucked. Hassan Parker copes and seethes. This chart is definitely put together by a right-winger. Wasn't it discovered that the person who put him in there straight up said they just don't like him? I think. I don't know. Terminal centrism. Wish you could identify the misleading by not throwing a slutty crop top in the mix of fits. Put together by a right winger. Also, I mean, obviously. Actually, I didn't take a look at all the other. I just laughed at Hassan's. I didn't really care about the other fucking two salads. Seeing Hassan at the way bottom was just fucking hilarious. I still have that picture too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Wasn't it discovered the person put him there straight up said that they don't like it? I don't think it's more than who. It's part of analysts with people on both sides, but I think we all know damn well they didn't include anyone actually on the left. Should ask them why Fox News isn't its own character for lying so badly they had to pay almost $800 million in damages after losing a court case in which they tried to argue it's an entertainment network as opposed to a news network. Well, I mean, they do entertain, right? They do have some entertainment. Well, I mean, if you want to play what's with the semantics? Like what? Yeah. What's with the semantics? Don't they talk about like sports too sometimes on Fox News? It's like, so it's Fox News is a mixture, I would say. It does entertainment and news because they do news coverage. They do basically everything: news coverage, sports coverage, fucking whatever it is. I don't get it. I don't know. I guess people are fucking brain dead. But yeah. Hyde ignores critics' content to obscure their argument, correct. Alter drastically misrepresents the opposing view, yes. Strawman attack the misrepresentation by grouping critics with the deplorables, yes. Debate only weaker opponents, never the original person. I mean, he's actually well, not really debating. I mean, I guess you can say he's debating through the fucking watching Ethan Klein's videos, but not really debating about the topics. He's more just fucking being a little bitch towards Ethan Klein, basically. And then label frustration of opposition as crazy or obsessed to discredit them. Doesn't he call people like a war pig or so? A gut swine or some shit? Would I call people a fucking swine? I mean, Hassan is a swine. He needs to get gutted. San Francisco has erected a statue of women with no clothes on, which will be greeting visitors in front of the ferry building. Sorry. I was just fucking around because it was funny. Fucking tag. The 45-foot tall statue was installed to jazz up downtown, according to CBS News. One worker was seen doing a surgical procedure on the statue's rear end. The buttocks? Yes. The sculpture and base weight 30,000 pounds. This sculpture is about being seen. Women's presence in public art is rare when they are depicted. It is often through outdated or passive narratives, said artist Marco Corcoran. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, just look at the statue of David and some of those old statues, right? I mean, statues of David is still kind of... You can call that still modernized art because it's made out of marble and very precise. So it's still, even if it's been crafted through, right, back in the old days, it's still a marvelous piece. Anyways, she stands strong, aware, and grounded, and a call for the world where all people can walk freely without fear. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this. Jesus, that's fucking loud.
What the hell is Cyrus?
He's up in those.
Alright, there you have it. Whatever. He's in the fucking asshole, dude. What is he doing? Why does he get up and... Maybe you should have a late... I'm just kidding. I guess the ever elusive women's statue surprised San Francisco even remembers what a woman is. Meanwhile, here's a poop map of the area. Poop map A. Yeah, watch out about, you gotta watch out for, poop around California. Watch where you step. That's all I can say.